Hello, I'm Ted Kopp. Thank you for joining us on this special edition of Nightmare. By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with the wave of political uprisings taking place throughout the Middle East, known as the Arab Spring. As of late, Syria and its domestic politics have been the center of media attention. In the center of it all is Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The West knows Bashar al-Assad as many things: autocrat, dictator. But tonight, we'll be exploring a different side of President al-Assad, a softer, warmer side. In this special segment I like to call Cooking with Bashy, we'll be exploring some of Syria's dishes with the president. And here we are at Bashar al-Assad's summer vacation home. Let's see if he's here.
Teddy, you sandy son of a capitalist, get in here, man! Great to see you! Oh, come on in, big
Thank you for having me. So here we are with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. First off, Bashar, thank you very much for having us.
Teddy, it's my pleasure. Welcome back to my house. So nice to see you again, man. How you doing?
I'm good, Bashar. How are things with you?
I can't complain really. It's a lot going on, to be honest with you, Teddy. But
we'll be
life
sure
is good here. Approval ratings are high, relatively speaking. Getting a little flack from the internationals, a little bit of flack from the West. But you know, Teddy, we'll be okay. Syria has a long history of prevailing. We have a long history of culture. We'll be just fine.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Bashar. Bashar, before we get on to the heavy things, what are you going to be cooking for us today?
Well, Teddy, we're going to take you through a walk of some of my favorites, some of what a local Syrian would eat on a given day. So you know, the first thing, Teddy, Syrian cuisine, like the people, is bright, it's healthy, it's vibrant. I made fresh pita for you today, Teddy. Special Assad recipe, like my grandma used to make. Delicious. Syrians are strong people. When my father came to power in 1971, he brought a new regime, the Ba'ath regime, into power. He led with a strong hand. He was good to his people. Brought education, literacy, medicine, infrastructure, urban development, developed the oil industry and industrialized production across the country. Brought economic success to Syria.
But Bashar, what about all the claims of the acts of oppression your father had? Acts of murder?
Murder? What kind of people are your own people who oppose you? A fair, beautiful, strong, successful ruler. Opposed by some people?
Well,
Are they really your people?
Is that what you have to say to the... Is that what you say to the opposition movements in your country today?
Oh, Teddy, the opposition movements, they want me to sit down, but I'm not going to do that. I'm good ruler. I'm good for my people. My approval ratings are above 60% these days, Teddy. Pass me that ball, would you, sweetie?
The big one? Or
The big one. The big one. Thank you.
And what region will this be common to in Syria?
It's all over Syria. It's all over the Middle East, really, but we make it best in Syria.
Syria has many great regions, such as the Golan Heights.
Golan Heights, Teddy, we gotta bring that up. I thought we were gonna have a nice, peaceful discussion over salad. Man, you know, it's Israelis, Teddy. What can I say, man?
The UN recognizes this as your territory, right?
Of course they do, man. Tell that to Netanyahu, dude. Tell that to Sharon. Tell them to get out. They've been there for years, man. 45 years they've been there.
Trouble at the Golan Heights didn't end after the 67 war.
Trouble with the Golan Heights never ends as long as those Israelis, man, they occupied it.
Well, things got worse in 2011, correct? With the Naksa protesters?
Murder, my friend. 23 Palestinians, women and children, murdered in the streets for voicing their opinion. A memorial of the war, I understand.
Well, Israelis claim that they were coming onto their territory. They were cutting the fence. They're going to attack Israelis.
What about appropriate retribution, man? Appropriate punishment. Cutting a fence, you deserve to die? And that's exactly the kind of thing we're talking about with Israel today. Disproportionate responses to everything. Preemptive war. How can you enter a peace process with a country when preemptive war is a strategy on the table?
They were attacked in 2007. Once the Syrian...
The salad is going to taste angry, you know now.
And the food really does take the energy of cooking. It's something you take serious. Syrian culture. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. Come to the beautiful country of Syria!
Syria! Woo!
And we're back with Cooking with Bashy. Bashy, sincerely, do you think the Israelis want peace?
I think the Israelis want peace on their terms. So I think Israel wants peace. But what are they willing to give up? And how much are they willing to take? You know, my father came to power with a new party and a new regime in 1970. And if he didn't overthrow the old government, even his own party, then he never would have brought the glory that he did to Syria.
Are you saying...
So I understand what these people are doing.
Are you saying...
But make no mistake, we will crush them.
We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Hey, this is Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, personally inviting you to come visit Syria. Man, Syria's great, and we got everything. We got the rich countryside, nice beaches, good food, good-looking women, and good-looking men too, huh? Nightlife? You like nightlife? Man, Syria's got nightlife. You don't think we like to party here in Syria? Let's check out these pants, man. Seriously, Syria's great, and it's safe too. I know you may be a little skeptical right now, but I'm telling you, personally, don't worry about it. Syria's totally safe. Hey, but don't just take my word for it. Here with us, American pop star heartthrob Justin Timberlake, huh? Big round of applause.
Hi, I'm American pop star Justin Timberlake, and I love coming to Syria. There's plenty of fun stuff to do and good food. And was that okay?
Anyways, come on down, man. You'll love it. Seriously.
And we're back with President Bashar al-Assad and some much-needed coffee. Bashar? We've covered some serious topics until now.
Thank you, Teddy.
Why don't we get back to the food?
Well, I'd love to get back to the food. Look at this pizza, man. Hard as a rock, dude. What happened? You're supposed to remind me about the oven, dude. Ah, Daddy. Okay, well, we'll have pizza chips today. Pizza chips. Alright, my man. We're going to finish up this chop salad. Then we're going to make, fool. Classic Syrian breakfast food. It's kind of like hummus. You know the hummus?
Yeah, I love hummus.
Kind of like hummus, but fava bean instead of chickpea. It's quite delicious. Very, very good. That, a little salad, Peter? Breakfast of champions, my man.
Typical
Breakfast of
Syrian
champions.
breakfast.
You want to talk about typical, man? Grab that Peter, dip it in the stuff, right in the mouth. That's typical Syrian eating. And coffee. Always coffee. Yeah. Daddy, see this?
So let's cover what's in this dish again.
We started with tomato, we got onion, we got green pepper, green onion, and green onion. That's like your Christmas, yes?
Actually, Bashy, my parents were Jewish.
Oh!
Is there a large Jewish population in Syria?
No. There were some at times in Damascus and Aleppo, but no, there's just a couple. Anyways, Daddy, you're when I'm not busy oppressing my people, pursuing economic interests, paying my wife's credit card bills. My gosh, man, she knows how to spend the money, let me tell you.
They do.
I like to kick back, let my hair down, let my mustache grow in thick for a few days, and just cook some classic Syrian recipes. Reminds me of my childhood. Food! Fava bean hummus, my man. So these are the fava beans that we got. We take this, we put it in the chopper machine, how would you say, who cares? With tahini, tahini? Sesame seed, right? Tahini, fresh squeezed lemon juice, and a little bit of garlic, salt and pepper, in the machine, and then this is what comes out.
Wow.
It's puree. How you say, nice and smooth, tan, rich and delicious. Can you see this? It's quite tasty. Okay, so here we go. Teddy. Yeah, pita chip. Get a little bit of the fool there. And then you put a little salad on top of that, my friend. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Get that juice. Get some greens. Teddy. You're going to like this, my friend. Not a bad way to start the day, huh?
Well, Bashy, if this is how every Syrian is starting your day, your country has a very bright future.
Now you know why everybody's so happy in Syria. Teddy, how you liking the Syrian food so far, man?
Bashy, I'm having a fantastic time. I don't think I can leave.
Alright, I know. I wish we had more time. We're gonna make one more thing for you. Tabbouleh. You ever had tabbouleh?
No, I've never had to do it.
Tabbouleh! So we use herbs, parsley mostly, and a little mint, instead of... Oh, that's too much. Yeah, that's too much. We're gonna put this over here. So, instead of lettuce, we use parsley as the base. You have anything like this in America? So yeah, Teddy, we chop here. One more time. Beat out, my friend. Future is bright, my friend. Bright as these tomatoes.
So are you saying that these countries are basically diverting their people's attention away from their own domestic issues and focusing them on your problems?
There always has to be someone to blame. That was the problem with Bush. And still the problem with Western ideals in the first place. And still, man, it always has been.
So essentially, Bashy, haters gonna hate.
Hey, haters gonna hate. Teddy, taste it. Huh? Taste the bulgur, Coppola. Oh, how nice is that? Oh, now I have enough.
That's amazing, Basha.
Yeah, it's not the plan if you ask me, but you're a little pale, so I won't hold it against you. Okay, with the bulgur. Bulgur has already been cooked. Don't put raw bulgur in your tabbouleh. It will be gross. Oh, lemons! My goodness! Goodness gracious, I forget the lemons. I must be sleeping in my old age, Theodore.
Basha, you're quite
Do
the
not
colorful
let my
character.
opponents know about this one, huh? Okay. Let's get back to it. Let me give him a wash, and we give him a cut, and you give him a juice.
Got it.
A juice. Like your people's juice. Ah.
Yes, Basha, like my people.
Juice. I make plan.
That's good for funny.
Oh, thank you. Come on, man. My grandma, she works circles around you. Fuck, it's slow. Careful, I eat on my words. I snack on my own words. Pour it all over Teddy. Yeah! See Teddy cooking? He's a pro!
Oh, I'm not as good as you, Basha.
Oh, stop it. You'll get this. Okay, that's nice. The flavors, they all get married to each other in the bowl. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm starting to get it, Basha.
Like hopefully someday of the countries in the Middle East, our flavors will get married in the bowl. Yeah, that was...
These Pan-Arab these Pan-Arab dreams. Basha, you continue to amaze me. I don't know how you don't have 100% approval rating. As I was saying earlier, Basha,
That's good.
the way these flavors marinate, the way you compare it to the Middle East, the Pan-Arab goal has long been a part of Syrian culture. The greater culture, I think that the viewers have gotten to see a lot of it. We've covered a lot, and I'd like to thank you for your time, Basha. Thank you for the great meals, and thank you for showing us this side of Syria.
Teddy, it has been my absolute pleasure. You're welcome anytime. You tell the rest of those American capitalist big dogs they should be a little more like you, maybe. And tell your boss you deserve a raise, puppy. You look good. Hey. So nice to see you. And so nice to see you. I hope you enjoy Syrian food someday. Come to Syria!